In a quiet corner of the town there stood a small clinic. Its walls wore a coat of welcoming blue and its windows were filled with flowers. This was the place where Dr. Benjamin, the kind-hearted doctor, dedicated his life to helping those in need. One day a young girl named Emily, her face pale and her eyes filled with worry, arrived at the clinic. She had fallen ill, and her family didn't know what to do. They had heard of Dr. Benjamin's kindness and sought his help. Dr. Benjamin welcomed Emily into his clinic with a warm smile. He listened attentively as she shared her symptoms, never interrupting or rushing her. His eyes filled with concern. He knew this was serious. After carefully examining Emily's medical reports, Dr. Benjamin's face turned grave. He realized that Emily's illness required a medication that was very expensive, far beyond what her family could afford. He knew he had to find a way to help her. Determined to find a solution, Dr. Benjamin picked up the phone and dialed the number of the pharmaceutical company. His voice was filled with urgency as he explained Emily's situation, hoping they could offer assistance. After what seemed like an eternity, Dr. Benjamin's phone finally rang. The pharmaceutical company had agreed to provide the medication for free, but it would take 3 long days to arrive. Dr. Benjamin's heart sank as he thought of Emily's deteriorating condition. Driven by love and a sense of urgency, Dr. Benjamin knew he couldn't wait for the medication to arrive. He looked at the empty savings jar on his shelf, a testament to his hard work. With a determined glint in his eyes, he made up his mind. With his own savings in hand, Dr. Benjamin rushed to the pharmacy and purchased the much-needed medication for Emily. He handed it over to her grateful family, their eyes filled with relief and gratitude. Days turned into weeks and Emily's health began to improve. She regained her strength and rosy cheeks, returning to the joys of childhood. Dr. Benjamin's kindness had given her a chance at life once more. News of Dr. Benjamin's selfless act spread like wildfire. The community, grateful for his kind heart and dedication, gathered outside the clinic with a banner held high. It read, "Thank you, Dr. Benjamin." They recognized him as a true hero. Dr. Benjamin stood amidst the crowd, his heart filled with a deep sense of fulfillment. The smiles on the faces around him warmed his soul. He knew that kindness had the power to heal not just bodies, but hearts too.
Subscribe for more stories.